Hey YouTube, this is Orly Man, back with another episode of Fallout New Vegas. Like I said, I'm back with the part 2 episode of creating my character. Let's begin.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score.
Sorry,
after what you've
I'm
been
not
through,
sure
I'd
if
say
my
that's
stats
great
are
news.
completely
Well,
great,
you know, your vitals are
but
good.
it's
But
what I
that
think
don't
is the
mean
best
bullet
to
can
start
be
off with your
100 people
character.
and drop it.
And
What do you say
I had to
you
restart
take
doing
my
that
time
twice
and we go
because
through a couple of questions?
my grandma called up
See if
here
your dog is
and
still
you
barking.
can't just like restart from the last point you were at. It had to be saved, and it was saved when I was waking up over there. So
All right.
this
I'm
this
gonna
is
say a
another
word.
part. This is for
I
your
want you to say the
this is
first
for your
thing that
action
comes to mind.
points.
Dog.
All these have to do with any skill set. I'm not too sure which skill set every word has. Like if I say something, I'm not too sure what that word will make that skill set go up or do. But I'm gonna go ahead and say train for this
Else.
one. I usually put investment, shelter,
Night.
dream,
Bandit. Light.
I'm sorry I'm going too fast. I'll show you all this one. Sorry, I'm just not thinking straight today.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to
Now
tell
these
me
go
how
for the
much they
same
sound
thing.
like
They go
something
for
you'd
action
say.
points and all that.
First one.
And it sets your
Conflict
basic
is
skill
easy
set.
in
Like
my
you have 3 choices to like make your main one. So like if I set this as one, like let's just say they're all at 20, and I set it's gonna be a blue or mine is a blue square because I switched the changing to it, but this would usually be
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
yellow. That's what it usually be.
I'm
And
always fixing to be the center.
yeah, that's what
of
it is,
attention.
and it's like a blue square, and let's just say they're all at 20, and I pick one of them. One of them's gonna go up to either 35 or maybe 40. I'm not too sure how much it gets up, but you'll see in just a minute how much it is.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
This I usually
Almost
do.
done here. What do you say you have a look at this?
Now these are like my
me
usual
what you
choices
see.
I'll set. Like this one, I'm thinking it's going for repair. I usually do this one, which I'm about to do. Probably goes for like melee or something. Medicine. Don't know what that one's for. I usually do that
Okay.
because
How
I try
about
to
this
even my bases out, so that way I have a pretty good character and he's evened out and all that. So I'm not over heavy in something, like one main thing. I'm just not overpowered in one thing. I got my good skills. I'm good all around.
last one?
And this one to me looks like a bearded man. Or it looks like 2 elephants giving each other high fives. That's what I think it is, with their trunks. Ah well, that's not an option. I'll just do this one.
Well, that's all. I don't have.
Now this is what I was talking about. Your points. Now I got something pretty decent, but I'm not gonna do melee or melee weapons. I don't know why people call it melee, but it's just a different saying. What I'm gonna do is medicine, because it helps you for like stim packs and stuff, stim packs and all that. And I'm gonna do speech, because you're going to need sooner or later to like to convince a lot of people, like convincing. And I just think speech is like one of your main things. You're gonna have speech, repair, definitely medicine, lockpick, and I would have to say either guns, energy weapons, or melee weapons. Whichever one you want to do is fine. For me, it's usually guns and energy weapons. I like energy weapons on later off in the game. I'm probably gonna do another, not walkthrough, but probably a playthrough of this game doing melee weapons and see how that turns out. But for right now, it's gonna be guns and energy weapons. But I'm not gonna set that as my main priority for right now.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Like I said in my other video that probably, it kind of got ruined, but like I was saying in my other video, this helps agility +1. I'm going to kind of make this go quick so you guys can just see a little quick review on what everything is, because it's called a walkthrough, of course. I wouldn't be making this, but trigger discipline, it's like for two-handed weapons, like plasma rifles, service rifles, all that. And it gets your accuracy 20% better, but you're firing at less, 20% less. So, yeah, that's what that does. Wild Wasteland, never really knew what that did, but yeah, that's that. Loose cannon makes your like throwing arm, because there's like throwing spears, grenades, plasma grenades, you know, all that, frag mines. You get to throw. So you get this, you throw it 30% faster, but you got 25% less range. Kamikaze, more action points, but less damage there, so threats hold. So you get less damage, but you get more action points. Heavy-handed, of course, for melee weapons, all that. Good-natured is what I'm going to do. You get speech and all that. It helps your speech. Didn't know you could do 2. Yeah, I didn't know you could do 2, so I'm probably going to do that in trigger discipline. But like I said, that 4 eyes helps you with PER. I'm not too sure what that is, but you know, go ahead and give it a try. This is pretty long, but it has a really good chance, a +3% chance for a critical hit. But your weapon, it decays 15% faster, which is pretty bad. I don't really like that one too much. So go ahead and get what you want. That's what I got. Go and do the game.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I know some of you people are probably thinking, wow, this guy talks a lot, but I mean, I'm just trying to do a walkthrough. Tell everybody how it is. You know, I mean, I was always interested in when a game comes out and see how other people play it. So I'm just showing how I play it and how things are going around. Oh yeah, and there's another thing. Once you get that repair, go ahead and get this. See, repair 9mm, and you get it. See, it's really useful. Trust me, it's really useful, and you're just gonna want to get it. Helps.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look.
And caps are like money.
Next of kin, but it was just something
they're
about
just
a
really
platinum
good.
chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a pip. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking mod.
And you can do anything. And usually if you say this, sorry, if you use that, you know, he'll say, I had to, thanks for patching me up. He says that's what you do. You know, I'll just go ahead and do this one.
Don't mention it.
Probably
it's
stop
what I'm
talking.
here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. Anyway, but try.
And this is for like hardcore mode. Like if you really want to do it, I'm not gonna do it. A quick little reminder: it's on like, let's just say you don't have enough sleep. It'll say SLP, and if you like are badly irradiated, either way, no or yes, it's gonna say RAD. If you need water, it's gonna say H2O. If you need food, I'm not too sure what it says, but it says that there. But I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna do normal, so that way it's not that hard or that complicated. So that's the first off. That's probably gonna be the end of boringness. No more. So it's not gonna be boring anymore. That's it. That's all I have, and that's Victor right there, little robot. That's all I have for today. You guys have a good day. Peace out.